Hi guys, I know it's been so long since I've seen an update. It's been like 3-4 weeks, something like that. But there's the cat. It's life, school, forgetfulness. My excuses, take them or leave them. But I'll be 22 weeks tomorrow on September 2nd. So 21 weeks and 6 days. We're just going to call it 22-week pregnancy update. But we're still on the webcam. I don't know what's wrong with my camera. It's not my priority anymore to get a new camera. But everything's going well. We had the anatomy scan 2 weeks ago at 20 weeks exactly. And Kyrie was measuring. We didn't get. Okay, let me start over. We got everything. We got to look at everything except for one chamber of her heart, the majority of her spine, her hands, and her face. It's the only thing that we didn't get to see because she fell asleep. I'm halfway through, well, basically 3/4 way through, and she sleeps with her knees tucked up under and her hands like this, so we couldn't get this last bit, and so we have the second part on the 16th of this month of the anatomy scan. She's still a girl. Everything looked great. I had the blood work done to check for spinal bifida. That came back negative, so I'm just over the moon. At that ultrasound, she was 14 ounces. She's 14 ounces, so by now she's probably over a pound. And I'm excited. Yeah, she's healthy. She's moving right now. Lots of baby movements, especially when I'm sitting still. I can feel her like bloop, 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 bloop. I'm still able to sleep on my stomach occasionally. I had a point to where I thought it was going to be over and I wasn't going to be able to sleep on my stomach, but she lets me. She fights it for a couple minutes and then she just gives up and goes to sleep. Symptom-wise, everything's been pretty good. Forgetfulness, I forget a lot. And I don't know if it's pregnancy brain or tired or I don't know. I just forget easily. And heartburn hasn't really been bad, but when I do have it, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. Like the first time I had it, which I know it's heartburn because the second time I had it, it went down to my stomach. First time I had it woke me out of a dead sleep. And I am a deep freaking sleeper. Hopefully that changes when Kyrie gets here. But I am a deep sleeper. And it woke me out of a dead sleep. And I thought I was having a heart attack. Like I was freaking out. Because it was just intense pain. Like right behind my lower sternum. Like the lower part of my sternum. And I was freaking out. And then it went away after like 15 minutes. But I laid there. And then the second time I had it, I got up. Like I sat up and it's so painful sometimes that it causes like nausea. Like the first time and the second time it caused like nausea and I was like, I'm gonna end up puking. But the second time I ended up getting up and going and drinking some water and I felt it go. Like the pain went down to my stomach. So it's heartburn. It's something with indigestion, something like that. And then this morning I actually had it again and it woke me up. Well, I don't think it woke me up. I think my bladder woke me up. But I woke up and it was hurting real bad. And I sat up. And I sat there for a couple seconds with a fan blowing on me. And tried to breathe through it. And it started to fade. I got up, went to use the bathroom. And walked in the living room. And it went away. Like, it just faded completely. So that's why I think it's just heartburn. I had to go to the hypertension specialist also on the 16th. It's going to be all over the place. Just to check everything. And my cardiac output's still high. My blood pressure was perfect. It was like 128/73. So it was like perfect. Within range and everything. So I ended up putting on a hypertensive medicine. Try to reduce the chances of getting preeclampsia. Because they were worried before. And they told me that I had preeclampsia. And then they told me that I didn't. And so they sent me to the hypertension specialist. And all this stuff. So everything's good. Hopefully. With this medicine, I won't click over to hypertension. I told you before I didn't have gestational diabetes. So everything's doing great. I had an appointment this morning and my weight, I'm still below pre-pregnancy weight. Pre-pregnancy weight was 348 pounds. I'm currently 333. So I lost about 15-20 pounds first trimester, and now I'm slowly gaining it back. Not only just with her, but all the fluid, blood, all kinds of stuff. So, teeny tiny life update. All online classes. I ended up finishing my statistics class. It was kind of like work as you work as you want, but you have to have like this done by September or this done by October, you know, like certain dates. But she put it all up there. I had the entire class finished in 4 days, took the final, and got a 97 on it. I missed one of the statistics exam. So I'm done with that class, and now I have 2 bio classes and a sociology. And I'm done for this semester. And they're relatively, like, not as hard. I was in a communications, but long story short, he wouldn't work around. It's supposed to be an online class. I'm not supposed to have to leave, you know, my house to do online classes. And just some of his policies were just full of it. So I ended up dropping that class. I'll take it next semester. And I'll get my associates in science and arts next semester. So everything's doing great. I had a breastfeeding class a couple weeks back at my local hospital. Loved it. And then actually the 8th, which is in a week, we have the childcare class Matthew's going to. And then in November, we have the childbirth and then infant CPR. Sorry if you hear something in the background. It's the cat with the scratch board. But everything's doing great. She's growing. Life's great. It's starting to get a little bit crunch time. Slowly but surely. The baby showers have been set in stone. I have one with, like, my family and friends, and then one with Matthew's, like, extended family that lives farther away, just so they don't have to come all the way down here. So, I hope everything is going well with you ladies. I've been following everyone pretty closely, and I'm so excited, and I just hope that those of you who haven't been blessed yet, keep up the faith, keep up the hope. Don't give up, because it happens. It happens, ladies, when you least expect it. We got pregnant with Kyrie, and I was like, well, this cycle's out. We go see the RE next week, you know, it's over. Got pregnant, you know, and it's just don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Stay positive. Talk to people. I know several of you have really good support systems, if I do say so myself. So, there's a couple people that I really want you to check out if you haven't already checked out. Again, I'm squinting because the glasses have a terrible glare. So, remember you're beautiful, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Have a great day. Bye, guys.